Oh. Says poppins galore. Yeah, sea heroes it says. Do not climb or lean on me. Oh well, rather nice, isn't it? Picture of a gannet, common seal, and a razorbill. Oh, they've got basking shark and a dolphin round the back. Anyway. Well, we're here at Hornsey. The old railway line used to come here, and I cycle here quite often on my bike. But the railway was taken away in the 1960s. It tells you more actually at the shelter there. It says public shelter on the side there, on that building. So we'll go and take a closer look at the coffee shop down at Hornsey. Yes, this is the old coffee shop. Do snacks and sweets and soft drinks, cold drinks, hot drinks, you name it. And across the way there is one of the best fish and chip shops in Hornsey. I might show you that in a minute. North Eastern Railways it says up there. We're going to go a bit closer, shall we? Yes, that little post up there says that it 1964, the year I was born. So that's 58 years ago. The railway line was shut down. And there's signs up there saying beware the weaver fish. So we shall be on the lookout for weaver fish around this cafe. On the other side is public toilets, which are open to the public. Wow, we have another puffin. Painted with puffins. Wow, isn't that nice? Wow, wide open beach. Tide is out and there's nobody here. Nobody here but us puffins. Yeah, it was nice seeing the puffins, wasn't it? So we're going to go down to the seafront and take some pictures there. How about that? Right across in the far distance is Bridlington. Isn't it a glorious day? I know some of you are asking why I didn't bring the dog down with me. Well, I'm on my own today, Sarah's at work, and I didn't want to be distracted. He would have loved to have gone for a run along here, but as a responsible dog owner, I couldn't keep my eye on the dog and do the photography. So the dog stayed at home for now. As you will have noticed, whenever I do dog photography, it's either strapped to his back or the wife is with me as well. The lady Sarah, she'll be with me too. So anyway, let's go down to the right down to the water's edge and take some more pictures. Oh, almost caught me. Yeah. The weather's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot to say, right, it's 12:10 on Monday. Isn't it? It's absolutely glorious down here, and I've got a couple of bait diggers over there digging bait, and I've got 1, 2, 3 dog walkers on this whole beach, and it goes for miles. There's a few more further on, but this little section here is deserted. I suppose the kids are at school. But yeah, look at this lovely weather. Look at the waves coming in. They're getting closer, so the tide must be coming up. And I think I better move. Well, apparently, because I set it to widescreen, it would only go to 50 frames a second. It wouldn't go down to 24. So I'm now shooting in 5K 50 with automatic shutter speed. So I'll see if I can change that. Yeah, I've done my little tests down here in this bright sunlight. We've got the waves behind us, so that's testing out the microphone. Yeah, so we'll see how it turns out. It'll be, I think, be an interesting little project for me to edit all these little clips together, just to take my mind off things, you know. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh yeah, one of the other things I was going to explain as well. Down here at Hornsey, the whole of the coast, the water is brown. I don't know if any of you have followed me since my days on that tugboat where we were escorting the barge full of rocks down the coast a little bit at Hornsey. Well, anyway, while I was on that little tugboat, anchored out by the wind farm there, the seawater there is incredibly clear. It's a lovely blue colour. And it's only when you get about 200 metres off the coast, off the shore here, does it change colour. It goes from this horrible yucky brown colour to a lovely blue. Now that's because of coastal erosion. Now my little boat that I was working on, we were trying to build up the sea defences to prevent any more coastal erosion, because it was washing away people's homes at the caravan parks, and it was also washing away part of the small light aircraft airfield that's over there. It's only a farmer's field with a runway cut in the middle of it, but nevertheless it was being worn away. So yeah, my little job that I had was to escort this barge in and out and wait until it was ready to come back out from the shore. After it, what it would do is the barge would drive up to the beach at high tide and drop off all its cargo, and then at the next high tide it would then float off and go back out and load itself up with the next lot of rocks, and then on the following high tide it would come back in and beach itself again. So once a day we would dump off these rocks, and the boat that came out from, I think it was Norway or Sweden, anyway, one of these Scandinavian countries, with these rocks on, it could carry 2 loads of rocks for our little barge, and then it would have to go back and get a second load. But yeah, there. So it was quite a very time-consuming job, but yeah, it was pretty good. That didn't last very long because we did all we could do. Anyway, it's time to move on and get some footage elsewhere. Okay. Well, up there is a pub, and next to it is the lifeboat station. Sorry, the lifeguard station, where it looks out at all the shipping that's out in the North Sea. I can't see much in the way of shipping at the moment. But yes, they do anchor off the coast here, obviously either waiting for their cargo to be sold or waiting for the next cargo. So they'll anchor off in this, it's not that sheltered, but it'll be some shelter for the big ships anyway. So let's carry on. Here we are, back at the Puffin. The Guillemot painted there. Let's have a look around the back, what I didn't see before. And it says, East Yorkshire Sea Heroes. Yorkshire born and bred, with a puffin next to it. Common lobsters. Yes, there are lobsters out here. In the ocean, there are lobsters. As I was saying, just over there is Hornsey's famous chip shop. Sells the best fish and chips in town. But they'll have to wait for another day. Yes, isn't this nice? Not quite Stokes Bay, but it's nice enough. Yeah, so that concludes my visit to Hornsey with the nice tea shop, coffee shop, whatever you want to call it, up the end there. I guess it must have been an old railway shelter, or shelter for pedestrians on the seafront. Not quite sure of the history really, I should look it up. But I know the railway did go behind these houses here because there's a cycle path there and a great long gap between the houses for the railway to go. Now not quite sure where it went after that, but that's as far as I know it went. So yeah, so lovely little town. It's about, if I cycle down here on the old disused railway, it's 12 miles, and it normally takes me about an hour to do that, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, it's nice and flat being a disused railway because they don't have slopes, they don't have up and downs on railways. And here comes another bus. That bus will take you into Bridlington if you wanted to go that way. But I better go before my free parking runs out, and we'll see if I can stitch this together into some kind of interesting little video blog for Monday morning. Anyway, right, I'll catch you all later. Bye. Wow, I can tell you, the smell from that fish and chip shop is amazing. Could really do with something to eat now. Anyway, we'll go home and we'll edit this together. Sorry it's a bit wobbly, but I'm walking and I haven't got stabilisation on. Okay, bye.